Alright, let's hope we strike gold here and... Alright, this is our only hope. So I don't want to do mutator stuff. Looks like Eeple's already done this one. I will say, without root seeds, this is considerably worse of a combo. We give it a shot. Why not? 50,000 indicates it could be a tough one. So 2 space prisms probably, and this crucible extension, probably not that good in this combo, honestly. The glimmer could be alright. So it's not like super strong right off the bat or anything. Oop, forgot to go artifact first. See, now this is a great example of where, you know, without aggressive, root seeds really would shine here, whereas restores doesn't really. I mean, technically, yeah, you could put them on superfood, but it really, low amounts of regen don't really stack with superfood, because keep in mind it ticks down before it transfers, so we'll probably take superfood though. I mean, Stalwart without root seeds is pretty bad. Whereas superfood is actually the strongest ring 1 of Primordium. But we're probably so weak that I probably can't take that Divine Horde unless this artifact's really good. It is another thing that sucks is we got chased. So like a lot of the good stuff that we could do with superfood is not necessarily gonna work, like spike stacking and even regen stacking, even damage shield stacking is gimped. So this could be a tough seed, we'll see. Forever Flame doesn't really do much for us, but it is okay. I think the chain is better. Given that we are this guy, it does mean our Ember drain's a bit worse, because it will persist twice, but well, the Chain of Gems will be better. Allows us to do morsel stuff as well, kinda, like if I find like a morsel miner. You know, there's not that many good artifacts in the combo. I already found one of the better ones. So like, reaching for this Divine Horde just seems bad. I just wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't be able to deal with a 5 health backliner. So we'll skip the Horde. What's our unit makeup? Okay, we got Awoken of the Steel is great. Awoken there's fine. Mark of Invasion is probably fine. With the Chain of Gems, we could always... Between 2 Glimmers and the Planks and a Chain of Gems... Gosh, it does suck though that it's gathered clergy with it, because... Fuck. If I do low roll, I mean, think of it this way, like, say I get 2 Dead Weights, Crucible Extension, and the Space Prisms. That's the absolute worst case scenario, right? Then I'm fucked. I guess we could just not play the unit and cycle back through. I really need the money, I think, for the steel. Especially because there's no, you know, Divine Bones or anything. I think we risk it. It's not a high risk, but it is there. Alright, this is fine. I'll put you down first. Put you there. I can hit. I can absorb that hit. So I think I will. I can save that for later. As you can see there, though, like that regen did nothing for me. I need to stack like at least 2 for it to even do anything for me. 7 that would hit. Well. There's the Glimmers all at once. Alright. 2 damage isn't bad. I could have technically prevented... Well, no, I don't think I could have prevented all... I could have prevented all the damage, but I wanted to try for that collector. On one hand, this is obviously really good with the superfood, but making a morsel gives us an option for offensive scaling, which is very non-guaranteed, right? If we don't hit Razor Sharp Edge, this at least gives us something. Chain of Gems does open it up to go top floor against Divinity. Also, if for some reason we really low roll on the Awoken units, you know, it just gives us an option to maybe go Umbra. I think we'll take that. Alright, we hit Razor Sharp, so that changes things significantly. We can definitely work with that. And even with that, we don't have much gold, huh? Shitstone and untakeable stuff. Intrinsic spell chain. Any other combo, I'd do that on a space prism, but not here. Very interesting. Well, that's a tough one. If it weren't chased, this would be Snap Pick Thorn Hollow for me if it weren't chased. But since it is chased, I'm kind of leaning toward Awoken Hollow. I can spam restores on Hollow, and maybe we can get a Stalwart going. But the other thing is, like, it's not necessarily that good of a unit on its own in this scenario, but I could put it into one of the better Awoken backliners, if I can find one here. So, I think we'll take the Hollow. I don't know if I were to reroll and get a multi-strike, would I take it? Maybe. Just typically don't want to build a... Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to buy anything here, I think. I'm pretty low on gold anyway. Not that I need the gold here, but... I don't know. Trinkets, maybe. Do I need anything here? And I suppose another route I could take this... Nah, none of it makes sense. It's like, I could use a unit and, you know, a backliner, but it just doesn't make sense. I should put... I'm almost certainly putting this into something. I could intrinsic one of these and just not spell chain it. Then I have a slot for this, since my unit's probably going to be 3 pip. Or, if I have to go mid... I think it's fine. We just don't need to spell chain it. And that's fine. Could spell chain the Razor Sharp Edge actually, but then I'm going to 25 shards. I don't love it, so I won't do it. More clergymen, huh? A little bit risky. But Glimmer here is good. Want that damage shield. You want more health, if anything. I definitely want that. Do I need that collector? It's only 50 gold. We have enough. Well, yeah, let's do this. Let's do that. Could have actually just put this down here to kill that. Probably should have just done that. Whatever. Do this before we plink. Lifesteal's good. Alright. It's looking less likely that making of a morsel is needed. So this is probably a skip. Yeah. I don't know. I guess we could do a steel enhancer. That sucks. Talk about a shit unit draft. Fuck that. Alright, please give me a good awoken unit. And 10. Fuck. I would say this seed's kind of cursed so far. And the only saving grace is we have a razor sharp edge. I mean, this could get really bad if we don't hit a good unit here. Maybe an alloy could save us if we can't hit a good awoken unit, but double hollow draft kind of sucks. We could take the Thorn Hollow just to open up. Man. I don't know. This is rough. We also don't have, like, perils, so no Ember Drain. Fuck. Let's take this. But, man, I think we should probably do this. I mean, we could double up on a really powerful Glimmer, and that might be okay. We're going to go to Shardville here, but I think we do this. This is going to make it so if I miss on a Sweeper or Animus that I am not completely out of the running. 50 shards is a bit scary right now, but I think I kind of have to. I have to do this because I'm preparing for the worst. Do one there. Probably should do one there. I don't really want to put a steward on the floor because I want my cultivates to go to me. Yeah, that type of shit's bound to happen. Gotta just take Pyre damage. Luckily, none of the big stuff got through to the Pyre, so... Everything we cast right... I mean, we're beating the boss, right? So anything we cast... We should just do that. Anything we cast is... I guess I could have, at that point, put this there. I was going to say, anything I cast just gives us more damage to our Pyre, so... No need. Took a lot of Pyre damage. Definitely going to need a draw upgrade. We're not going to do self-infused hollow or anything like that. Still lost a considerable amount of health. Alright. Channel Song. Definitely the... If I see a Shadow Eater, I'll be really sad that I didn't take a Thorn Hollow. Not that I haven't done it before against Chased, but I don't know. Usually I need like Shade Splitter and like an early something more to point me in that direction. Just felt like there was more likelihood that the Awoken Hollow hit, but we've only got about one shot now at this point. The Unleash the Wildwood is probably honestly unnecessary when I'm gonna have so many of these glimmers. So, might be a skip. We still could hit a Thorn Hollow. I mean, realistically, if I get stuck with Thorn Hollow, it's better than Awoken Hollow if I'm just using it as a unit. And I could still hit Shadow Eater here. Problem is, if I don't get Shadow Eater, and we didn't hit a Sharpen, I don't know. This is just a fuck show so far. I can't imagine Channel Song is doing anything for me. I could take the Shard Channeler speculatively. I don't know though. It predicates me finding a Thorn Hollow and it being the only option. I think we skip. Alright, we get an Animus of Will. That's not a sweeper, but it'll do. It's gonna have to do. We'll do draw for sure. Double draw for sure. So, gosh, there's a lot at the Merchant of Steel that works for me here. The large stone's kind of off the table. Pretty sure we are putting... God, I have to wait all the way to there to put the Awoken Hollow in, though. A bit rough. If that's the case, maybe I do still just do a large stone and figure out Pip later. It's I'm pretty sure we're putting Hollow in. I don't even know if I'll take this, though. So if I go to the right, quick, some health. I mean, really some health would be nice, but it's going to be hard for me to hit Merchants of Steels on this map until there. It's like the only good one on the map. This one might be hittable in the context that I'm really only giving up a Vortex. Umbra Banner is nothing. I don't need upgrades on really any of this. Even Ember upgrades are kind of unnecessary when I have the Abandoned Stave, so I give up a Vortex for just probably my best early opportunity here, early in context of the map ahead of me, to get some health, and maybe a quick, maybe an extra strike. But for sure some health, 25 ideally. Let's do that. Okay, quick and health. That's precisely what I want to see. So, that's good. I think we can take this. Extra health might be okay. The others just aren't really all that good. Mask, maybe. I guess Mask is okay. Not really playing them out, though. I still do kind of wonder about our scaling at the moment. We might have to use Hollow until we fuse them. I don't know yet. I only have the Razor Sharp Steel and the Making Remorsal to scale. And this only really gets played with the Morsel Miner, because the flanks are very soon not going to be actually generating morsels. I can get 5 extra health times however many stacks. If we can get a stalwart, this is even better. Let me take this. It's not that good though. Definitely wasn't worth the 15 shards. We get a stalwart though, so that's great. We're going to go double stalwart most likely. That helps quite a lot. We can give you attack for now, just for a cheap upgrade to help things. We could be in a rough spot at this point. So we're going to the trinkets for sure. I should make at least one removal though. I believe we're pretty fine into stealth boss. I don't know though. Maybe I'll just remove plinks for now. 2 or 1. I mean, I really do need to get to this razor sharp ASAP. Let's not take any chances. Let's get rid of plinks. My trinket, like as we've seen, there's not that much need for trinkets, but I definitely can't give up any more vortexes. Like I have to hit the rest of these vortexes. Everything here I don't want to fucking see. I do not want to see the haste troop. I do not want to see party boy. I do not want to see a 6 attack trial on a, you know, a build that really is almost certainly going to leak. So, no go. Hopefully we can just even win it, but we'll see. Now we have our dilemma. Horrible fucking opener. I mean, fucking horrible. We really gotta hope for Glimmer or Razor Sharp Edge soon. Not necessarily the Glimmer that I'm looking for, but it is the Glimmer that will do at least some stuff. Let's actually just... I could plink here, but it's only for the collector. We'd rather do this. God, that fucking... Oh boy. Well, I know for sure we did the right call not going in on this fucking trial. Never been more sure of anything in my goddamn life. To hit that, but otherwise this is pretty shit. Well, hopefully I don't die to this. Fuck. Definitely good to not take the trial. I might be dead here still. I do have a lot of stats here. We don't want that thing to die, but at the same time, like, I have 8 damage shield. Alright, that did it. That did it. But boy, did that go badly. Certainly that didn't help me. We could take a Shroud Spike. Problem is it's like unlikely to really... It'll be a dead draw a lot of the time, but it will be a huge benefit to me some of the time. Now, like a permafrost would be really good here. But obviously I'm not going left there. There's no merchant magic here, there's no merchant magic here. I'd have to wait all the way to here for this to even be consistent. So, I think we're going to Hellvent the Razor Sharp Edge. Well, I don't know. Maybe when I finally get these units... If I can just get these units fused together, we'd be sitting okay. This Pyre remains will be pretty good. I think we have to go here. I just can't go left here. If I can't go left here, is this worth taking? Like, it delays... Keeping in mind we don't have the Awoken Hollow with the Animus of Will combined together yet. Like... It means it potentially just delays my ability to find Razor Sharp Edge or Glimmer or even a Steel Enhancer. I think we, unfortunately, really, I think we just had to skip here. Preserve Thorns is great, I would say. Give us some extra needed damage, help us dig better through the deck to find the good stuff. Definitely a good pickup. Oh, I'm that poor, huh? Well, no real loss there. The faulty loader would have been nice, but I think the vortex is just super necessary, I would say. And, I don't know, might even remove another. Yeah, I will. Alright, we're out of plinks, that's good. That should add some consistency. Now, depending on the troop and the boss, I may want to wait for Awoken Hollow. Spell Shield doesn't hurt me that much. It helps my unupgraded Glimmer. And my Preserved Thorns. But at the same time, I'm probably smooth sailing past this ring. This is the final ring that I'm questionable about. Like, it's pretty damn free, it seems, but it still could, at 50 health, that could be the difference between me surviving and dying. Like, if it really does make it so I can't get 20 damage out of these Preserved Thorns, or if I can't kill a backline, 2 health stealth guy with Glimmer, the unupgraded one. That's what this trial represents. Everything else is unaffected. It's just not even worth it for me to take that risk. Alright, so we have our choice here. Now I'm kind of wishing I had this. If I had the Space Prism here, I could just put them both down and this would be a lot better. A whole fuck of a lot better. But that ain't how it is it? We're gonna need the Animus. Now, do I put the Hollow down? Is a question. Or I could like wait on it. I'm not too worried about the boss. I'm just worried about these waves. Definitely gonna sack that. Question is, do I sack anything else? Like I could sack this just so we're not feeding it to the hollows. I think that's probably fine. Or to the tanks. I just need to dig through this deck, get to the good shit. That 15 health could be an issue. But hopefully not. Pretty fucking bad draws so far. Alright, we can do this. I think we're good. Let's do that. We want these stewards to die. So let's just throw them there. Gonna leak here. It's really unfortunate that that had to be so powerful. Preserved Thorns would have been nice. I could do this for the immediate benefit, because I'm most likely fine on this other stuff. think we do that. Saves me some... I don't even know if it saves me any damage. I'm giving this guy an extra 10 now. He would have got that anyway, though. Let's do this here. Jesus. I don't know. Hopefully this guy here doesn't kill us. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, he won't. So we've got through this. Just eat up some of that. No sense stacking regen. We've got him. He's dead. Like, I'm not worried. It's the problem. This is the problem with this combo. It's slow, but once the snowball starts running, nothing in the later stage of these rounds is going to get me. But it's just that early shit can really fuck me over. I'm getting no help from Umbra here. I mean, what has Umbra even done for me in this run? Absolutely fucking nothing. This is pretty cursed. I'm surprised Evil didn't submit this one as a cursed one. I think I might, depending on... Even if it's amazing from here on out, to me this counts as cursed. This has been a pretty awful run so far. You take Focus Growth to kind of help us dig through the deck. We have the energy for it. Could take Pyre Shards to like stack some spikes. We don't need the heal component of Focus Growth. However, it is another rejuvenation proc. I think we can take it, arguably. Alright, we're going to the right. -2. I don't think so. We'll probably need to merge here anyway, which is going to put us close to 100. Refracting lenses hits what? Just one card? No, it hits 2, 3. Alright, that's really good then. We don't need Split Anvil, we've got energy for days. I don't know what we're helveting. I know we're doing this though. I could do that. Does bring me to 100. But this is easy fell. I think this is actually worth it. Given that I'm not a sweeper, I only have 3 strikes. And we don't have to take any more shards for the rest of this. I don't need to take that Divine Horde. Now we can definitely get rid of stews, but is that the best thing to get rid of here? Could get rid of the making of a morsel. Could get rid of shit extension. Actually, yeah, let's get rid of shit extension. And I think the making of morsel's still fine. We do have that extra pip space for it. I don't know though. It really only... Well, we don't want the stewards, so let's get rid of the stewards. I think we want... Now that we added a piercing to that, I don't think we need another glimmer. I think we just need this helmeted. In all honesty. Alright, let's do this. Hopefully I'm not overconfident in my ability to take on 100 shard fell, but this variant of fell just isn't there. You know, it just isn't scary. Let's really make sure we get as much stats here as possible. I'm less worried about the waves now. We can let this hit us if we're going to play this, so let's go ahead and do that. Go to max scale here. Our steam point has been hit. If I get like an Umber Stone, that would be really good too. So you have 21 by 2. I've got all of this damage shield. I think we're fine here. And even the stacks of regen are starting to kind of build up. Got him. Alright, so as we said, smooth sailing from here on out. We gained health there. Mitosis, I don't know, I think I'll probably keep the miner, but none of this is super enticing. I suppose the rail spike's pretty enticing though, huh? We can do that. All that extra energy. Are we worried about Penitent? I would think so, but does any of this super help us with that? I suppose a Divine Infused Mallet might. And 100 shards, they could still come in at 10 health sometimes. The majority will come in at 30 most likely though. So, gosh, it's only if... I feel like the divine version of Infused Mallet would still be a bad artifact in a non-divine sense. Why can't it just be 100% chance? It still wouldn't help me, potentially. So I don't know. Is it even worth taking? It does kind of suck, but we gotta go to the right here, even though the steel most likely has nothing for me. I think I saw... Was Pyrestone Housing offered here? I can't remember. I seem to recall it was. What was it? It was Pyre Health. It was... What were the three it offered? Pyre Health. Lightstone Casing. I don't think it offered Pyrestone Housing, but okay, I know it was Lightstone Casing and Pyre Health. I don't know what the other one was. I feel like I would have remembered Pyrestone Housing, though. Either way, we don't need gold coming up, though, most likely. And I'm not going to take that Divine Horde. So, like, even if it has a small chance to help me, I should take it. Alternatively, I could just take the Divine Trader's Quill. I mean, I don't have to play these Space Prisms on my floor. I definitely don't have to play this on the floor. So I could play them off floor just to get 60 damage, and maybe that's better. Let's take that one then. Yeah, I'm worried about the Penitent, not gonna lie. It's fine though. We'll take the health. Could always make a big stew, but I don't think so. I think we're gonna take a remove stew. Do we want to remove making of a morsel? I think we do. It's just, I'm not gonna take it. Like, our chances of getting a Shroud Spike or a Shroud Mitosis right now are low, and I wouldn't even take it. It's like only a 50-50 to find Permafrost, and without Permafrost, it just isn't worth it to me. The thing is, like, this keeps coming back into my deck, whereas these don't. Like, I play the Steward and then they're out. So let's get rid of the making of a morsel. And I could even remove a stew here. We do have to give up this Vortex, because I'm pretty sure we want this helmet. So we could remove a stew. anything to help us. Ring 7's probably the only thing that could bite us. I don't think we're going to have a problem with Chase. Like, yeah, I lose my damage shield. Yeah, I lose my regen. They're not that important to me at this point, I don't think. I think I just need to scale to kill the waves, and then I need to kill the boss. It is penitent, as suspected. And we're mainly worried about this for our Pyre health, which honestly could be a lot. You know, I don't need much money. Trinkets suck for this combo. None of them, other than like Root Split and Mask, would really help me that much anyway. Gosh, we would love to find an ensnare if we could. It's a lot of gold, though. Not worried about my unit dying. I'm worried about the damn Pyre dying. I will go back to 110. But I need to scale really fast, and I just don't do that. I think we don't risk this. Like I said, this is the fight that could get me. Oh, look. 250-50s. Oh, wait, no. Okay, never mind. Well, Mallet wouldn't have killed that anyway, as we can see here. So, let's just do this. We at least start with the Steel Enhancer and a few heals. Which should help. And let's do that. We just do this. We're most likely good from here on out. And we don't need space here. We don't even have any morsels now, so let's just do this here. Should have fucking did that first. Oops. Oh well. Maybe I won't even... Nah. I was gonna say maybe I even just don't do that, but I don't think so. So we don't know what's coming back. We'd rather just do restore here. Pretty slow to scale. Alright, we're killing that group. That's good. Both those glimmers are down there. I think we can do this now. Yeah, it's fine. I want to kill that purifier. Alright, so we should be out of the weeds here. I want to draw 2 or just get double. I think I want to get double the stats. Yeah, living armor ain't gonna do shit to me. Question is this gonna be enough to beat Chased? Definitely something to think about. I think so. That much damage. We'll keep it to 100 shards. Oh, look. Fucking Umbra did jack fuck all for me this run. I mean, other than Primordium, it did nothing. Did say we wanted an ensnare? We definitely do. Might even be the Hell Vent, I don't know. Still leaning toward... Sap Tap's interesting. Holdover and snare. Holdover razor sharp edge. What about a holdover zero cost razor sharp edge? I feel like holdover zero cost razor sharp edge is pretty good. Could also hold over the focus growth. I mean, if we're going top against Divinity, I may need to actually cultivate quite a lot. And I am going top against Divinity. Because I gotta keep Primordium alive, and holdover razor sharp edge might not be conducive to that. This is where I really wish I had that Lystone casing. I don't know if I want to take the -2 though. One sec, I'll be right back. Alright. Well, we're holding over something. Could just do that Glimmer. Oh. Could do this. I mean, I'm drawing so well if I do this. I could still bring it down to a 0, I think. Like 15 shards if I'm going to do this seems pretty good. I don't know though, like holdover here just does seem better, doesn't it? Let's do that. It pays for itself, it costs nothing. And it just helps me with the waves. So now we got the waves figured out. Just want to make sure we can get down by 1. If I draw into it with Rail Spike, we want it to be playable. Forgot what Sap Tap cost, but obviously it's out of range now. Let's just give that a 10. 22 Pierce is a lot better. And double stacks, no good. Just make that cost less. Surge Stone. I don't know that we want a Surge Stone one of these. But maybe. I don't think we do. We want to stack the regen, even though that's our only way to do it. So, I mean, I could Hellvent that. I can Hellvent one of these. I want one of these. I think 3 of these is fine. I might be tempted to Hellvent that. Yeah, we just need that first draw to go smooth, and then we should be fine. So, yeah, let's do it. Tough seed though, honestly. I'm gonna say that it's cursed. It may not be worth it for us to put this down first in this case. We're gonna lose all of our damage shield anyway. So I can just avoid a little bit of this Ember Drain by doing this. And we don't need the extra space, so let's just do this. Wait. I don't have traders, fucking. Ugh, moron alert. Well, let's go for the max that we can do here. We can take a damage, that's fine. And not that the space matters anywhere. I mean, we're going to draw another glimmer, and eventually there's going to be more light wings here anyway, so let's just do this. And I don't need to lock any of them in. We do want to draw, and we want to keep that coming. Yeah, we'll be guaranteed to get that other glimmer coming up next turn, so question is, do we want to do it this turn? We just do this. We can play this for one. Perfect. Perfect amount of ember for this turn. I think we're getting there. If we draw these glimmers enough, often enough, then we're good. We're even getting some damage in on Chased. That ain't bad. Chased will be back next turn, but the glimmer here doesn't particularly do much. Yeah, we're good. Steam has been acquired. They just keep cultivating up here. Can keep that guy down there. Not that it's that necessary. I mean, look at my stats at this point, right? But you know we don't keep playing those cards. You are dead. Boom. 700 per hit. This would be a lot different run if I didn't hit that Animus, though. No Furnace Tap and no Umbra Stone would have especially made it tough. Now in this fight we do want to put this guy down first. Not gonna lie, drawing all three glimmers here kinda fucking sucks. But I guess it just is what it is. Go for a big one here. Alright, glad to see that boss at least. Well, definitely glad to have not hauled over the whatchamacallit. I think we're good though. Yeah, we didn't even need this actually. But you never know. It's hard unless you're doing very specific calculations, like it's hard to know whether or not you need it, you know. But turns out we didn't really need ensnare on this run. Could have fooled me though, with how bad those other fights kind of went. I'll take it though. I'll take it. Glimmers should be fine here. Without the, you know, if we somehow didn't draw any glimmers there though, then the ensnare would be okay there, I suppose. Try to go for a flying kill. I don't think we'll get it, but I might as well just do that. Hey, we got him down pretty far there. Alright, we got through it. But, certainly was a tough run in rings. You know, it just, the order in which we got Animus of Will was rough. And then the map on 4 and 5 not having a temple really was not helpful. Looks like we even got a lower score than everybody else who won. Not surprising. I mean, we had a really bad set of rings right there specifically, and then just nothing else good going on. Even Daedalus wasn't great. His waves at least. But a win nonetheless. Let's see what everybody else did. Always high, 76. So they were able to find another multi-strike, which might have helped. I don't know. I don't know if it was... It might have just had a higher score because of shards. I don't know. Similar idea with the glimmers, though. They did hold over their razor-sharp edge, which is maybe more doable with this. I'd still be worried into chased, I guess, but... Looks like they did find some pretty good trinkets. Root split mask, lost luggage. I don't even know where that cleansing water was found. They must have taken that at the first horde then. So, but I don't know. Nothing other than root split mask. Nothing super good. The tome definitely helps with taking the multi over the quick. The tome helps to mitigate some of that. It's really not that different of a deck overall, though, I would say. I will say this, it's maybe a bit weird to me that he went the Awoken Hollow Infusion and kept Planks. It looks like he removed... Oh, no, never mind. I was like, it looked like he had removed a Restorer, but he kept them all. He just got one of them down in a cost. I do feel that he probably didn't get as much cultivate value compared to my deck, but it's pretty minor difference. He did get 2 lifesteal, which is pretty good too. But those run out pretty quickly on a quad striking Animus. An evil, ooh, self-infused Animus. Self-infused hollow. I don't know about the self-infused. Well, okay. So this was the other way you could go about it. So they went all three on the same floor, it looks like. Self-infused Animus, Ewoken Hollow. I assume they're putting Animus in front, Hollow in the middle, and then Primordium in back. So you can still spam the Hollow, and it will get 4/4. This is pretty strong. I mean, it definitely makes up for some of the potential scaling woes that we were running into in our run. Oh, and they got the lights. That's a good glimmer. So they're more restoration focused with this. They're getting a lot more scaling out of it. They do have a little bit less draw, but that's not necessarily always true. The, you know, focus growth and stuff can overcome that. And sap tap as well. So interesting. Still some of the same stuff going on, but definitely their scaling is better. If not, it's just a little bit. It could be a little bit awkward. I do wonder though, like, yeah, they had the same problem that we had with rings 3 and 4. Did Always High have that as well? See, Always High got through theirs without taking a single bit of damage, and they took the trial. I don't know exactly why that is, to be honest. Did they just have this extra strike already at that point? Because they wouldn't have had the Hollow and the Animus of Will fused together. Couldn't happen by that point. So they would have had just either the Hollow or the Will. Are they just hitting their glimmers in a different order than Eable and I did? And this wouldn't have been on holdover either, I don't believe. Yeah, I don't know. It's not immediately obvious to me how, especially because they most likely were at higher shards too. So like, yeah, I don't know how they got through those rings so smooth. But Eable had a very similar 3, 4, and 5 as us. But they do have more shards, and we have pretty similar runs. So Eable and I think like it's just that portion there was the toughest for us. So Space Stormy. I don't know about that. So like they would have had that shard channeler at the point that they had this, and instead of putting health into this, they put health into this when they don't even have a Thorned Hollow. So that doesn't make much sense. That doesn't make any sense at all, actually. Yeah. You had the will, you had the quick, but just put the health there. And they're at similar shard. They're the same shards as us, actually, going into this fight. They took the trial, though. That could have been their downfall. They didn't make it to the boss. They split the glimmer value there, too, which might be fine. Intrinsic Razor Up Edge is actually pretty good. When I think about it, I would have maybe, I didn't even consider it, honestly, but I should have. But yeah, I don't know, like, I mean, even, I think, are they just having their Animus die? It doesn't look that massively different than my deck would have looked like at this point. Maybe, honestly, it might just be the trial. I think I would have died had I taken that trial. So, I think this really just comes down to the trial here. So, apparently the mark of the champion was in this run as well. Which wouldn't have meant much here. It's like one attack. The Kraz, self-infused to the hollow, did not survive in the time to see. The Animus of Will. I will say I feel like that's a bit premature. I mean, I guess you have this, but I don't know. 90 shards pretty high for this deck to be taking all that on. So like, you know, you have the intrinsic Space Prism spell chained, but you didn't need the spell chain. All you need is the 1 pip to fit this in. They did Hellvent the Razor Sharp Edge, so that's good. They did the Glimmer Split again. Yeah, I don't know. They're dying to the waves. They also took 19 here, which is probably just an issue of micro or taking too many shards, I guess. I mean, even like getting to... I don't know how they got to 90 here. 80 makes more sense. They must have took the gold too. Teeth of gold. Yikes. Well, just taking that will make you lose, but yeah, they didn't get through the first fight. I don't know what's going on there, but definitely Chain of Gems would have helped, probably, instead of Forever Flame. That's everything. You know, it was a fun, tough seed, honestly. PushedAwardedBoots. Anyway, I'll post that one to Dusks. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.